Hi guys, my name is Jonathan and today I'm going to show you how to upload your 3D models on our platform. Also, how to install the double lat script in 3ds Max. So let's begin. First, log in on our platform. Then, go to the task area. So here's the area where you have all the models and jobs that must to be done. So for example, in my case, I have 4 tasks for modeling. So on the header of this page, you can see the sort feature. So you can sort by crescent or decrescent deadline. Also by ID service. Also you have a bell notification where you receive all the notifications about your product and also about update on our system. Okay, so with that said, how can I have more information about my tasks? So you have two options. The shortest one is to click on this diag area, then a little window comes down and you can see some information of this product. Also, you can have more information clicking on the left image and then a new page opens up and here you can see that now you have more reference images. So if you click on it, you can see that you'll be like changing, and if you click on the biggest one, you have more resolution. Also on the right side, you have more details about this task, as you mentioned: name, skill, collection, finish. Okay, so this is also is the area to upload your render image and also the 3ds Max file. Okay, the last thing that's very important to mention is this MD number here. Okay, so each task has its own number. So it's very important because when you run the double arch script in 3ds Max, this script will ask you for the name of the product. So the name of the product is always the number MD. So it's this MD number. Okay, so this is very important to know. So let's move on and go to the 3ds Max, and I will show you how to install the script and how to do the check-in before upload it on our platform. So let's install the double lat script into 3ds Max. It's pretty easy, actually. Just drag and drop it into 3ds Max. Now you can see that this pop-up comes out, and just hit install, then go to the customize user interface. Go to the toolbar category. You can look for Ilustranext scripts and just drag and drop it on your interface. Okay, so let's open up our 3ds Max file. Okay, so this is my task. And here's two things before we run the script, guys. First, at Ilustranext, we use the F-Storm render engine as our main render engine. But do not worry about that right now, guys. Because on the modeling process, you don't need to use F-Storm. You can use V-Ray, Corona, or Arnold. Okay. The second thing is, I think, is one of the most important part of this step. If the object has any kind of transparency, you must apply a glass material or opacity to that part. So in this example, we know that this part of the object has a transparency. Also, the bulb has a transparency. So you must to apply a glass material on it, okay? And also, you must to apply a basic shade on the object. So here, for example, I will apply a basic shade on this object, the entire object, and then I will apply a glass material on the both objects. Okay, so let's do that. So why I need to apply a glass material on it? Because if you don't apply a glass material on it, our QA team won't be able to see through the glass, and it will be impossible to review your model. So this is why we ask for it, okay? So yeah, that's it. Let's move on. Just press the double line script. The script will ask you for saving. So it's very important that you save your object, because as you know, as Max user, that Max always has these kind of problems when you save or run any kind of script. So please do it in order to not lose your file. Okay, so I will save my object as version 6, and then let's go to the step 1. Step 1, the script will ask you for the name of the object. I don't know if you remember, but at the beginning of this video I told you that the MD number is the name of the object. So just click on the number and it will be copied automatically, and just place it on the step 1 field, press enter. Let's run the step 2. So in this step, the script will run the box trick, also apply an X form, and place your object in the center of the viewport. So what you need to do is select your object, press run, and that's it. So as you can see, 2 dummies was left behind. It actually the script doesn't allow any kind of dummy or empty object. Okay, so let's delete that. Okay, and let's go to step 3. Step 3 is to select your pivot. So press select pivot, and this part is very important. You have to be in mind that you have to place the pivot on the right base where the object will be placed. So for example, in this light fixture, this kind of like fixture is wall fixture. So the main base of the object is right here. So in this part is the part that will be placed on the wall. So for example, if you had a chair or a sofa, the pivot should be placed on the bottom of the object. Okay, so step 4, it's the render. So I select F-Storm as my main render, and you can also select other ones as Ray, Corona, and Arnold. Okay, so just press render and the render will start. Okay, so the render is done. Here you can see that we have all the 4 main cameras, the 3/4 angle, back angle, side angle, front angle. Okay, so let's go to the step 5. Step 5, you have to put the save location. So just press this little button over here. You select my location. A second. Okay, it's perfect. The version of the Max must be 2018, because this is the version we use at Ilustranext. Oops. Let's press next, and then we have the last step, step 6. Here you have more information about your product, and one thing that I want to highlight is the units. The units need to be in inches, otherwise we won't accept it, because everybody use inches at Ilustranext. So it's very important that you model your objects in these units. Okay, just press save model, and that's it. Okay, as you can see, your model was saved, and the script get back with the model 1 version 6. This is the version that I saved when the script asked me. So it means that the script didn't apply anything on this object right now. Okay, so this is the last version of your model. So let's go to the folder and see what we have over there. Okay, so I saved it here. So the script created this 4372 file folder. Then click on it, and you can see that the script created this render folder. We have all the 4 main cameras here. Also, it exported the matte material, matte file, 3ds Max file, OBJ file, and this info text. Okay, so what you need to upload is the renders and the 3ds Max file. Okay, the other ones is not important right now. But if for some reason you had to apply any kind of texture on it, you have to upload it together. Okay, so let's see on our platform how to upload these files. Okay, so first I'll just put this here. I think it will be easier to divide the window. Okay, so I will go to the upload model, and here you can see that the system is asking you to upload the views, the render views, on each of these black box. Okay, so let's go to the render. Select the 3/4 one and place it on the right position, the back on the right position, side as well, and front. Okay, so hit next. So then upload your 3ds Max file and press upload. Okay, so now this object, this task, was sent to the QA team. So if you go back to the task area, you can see that this object, this task, is not here anymore. So the QA team will analyze your product. They will check if there is something wrong, if there is something wrong with the geometry or any kind of problems with the dimensions, things like that. If for some reason they refuse it, this task will get back to you, and we will receive a notification over here saying that this object, this task was refused. Okay, so the task will appear over here for modeling again. Okay, so if the QA team approve it, it goes to the next step, that is the texture process, and this is something that I will talk for the next video. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding to this video or any kind of problems regarding to the script, please reach us out and we will be glad to answer you as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you on the next video.